Now here's a question for you. Can I practice guitar while watching TV and actually make progress? Great question. Let's do this. When I was younger and more idealistic, I was dead set against practicing and watching TV at the same time. I thought anybody who told me they practiced while they're watching TV just probably wasn't very good at guitar. So over the years, I've lightened up on that attitude. In fact, I've come to realize there's a place for this type of distracted practice. Once I practiced scales for hours while reading the entire Harry Potter's and a Sorcerer's Stone, I think it was. I even composed a song to go along with it, kind of my own soundtrack, and recorded it on my I Must Be Dreaming CD. So if you want to try this or you've been doing it, I want to give you some tips to make it even better. The first tip is try to use shows that don't take too much of your concentration. You know what I mean. I really enjoy a good, complicated mystery, but I found that I had to keep stopping and going backwards or I'd miss something important and not understand what was going on. Now I save those engaging mysteries for another time. Tip number 2 is try turning on those closed captions, you know, the words at the bottom so you can read. It's hard to keep the volume of the TV equal to your guitar or louder and still really hear what you're doing on your guitar. By putting on the closed captions, I find I can actually read the words and still practice and hear my guitar clearly. That way I can turn down the volume of the TV. It's really helpful for those times where I'm really digging into a gnarly scale and trying to listen to the dialogue at the same time. Tip number 3 is watch your energy level. It takes more energy to do 2 things at one time. What you don't want to do is start slopping through your exercises or scales with bad technique because you're tired and end up creating more bad habits that'll actually do you more harm than good. Save this kind of thing for when you have a reasonable amount of energy level and watch how it's going. Make decisions if it's starting to look sloppy. Save it for another time. Now, one quick disclaimer. Distracted practice only works if it's a part of your practice. I'm talking about practicing while you're reading a book or watching a TV show or some other light activity. Don't make the mistake of thinking this is your practice session or your only practice session. You really do need to make time for what I call focus practice, where you can work on things, work out details of something that's not working, or learn something new, or even create a song. If you don't do this, you'll have a hard time making good progress or feeling good about your progress. Make distracted practice a warm-up routine or a supplement to your regular focus practice time. If you'd like to know more about this, I've created a video lesson on focused practice, and I'll put a link in the description so you can access it easily. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and press that little bell so you don't miss a thing. Did you find this video helpful? Let me know in the comments below, and let us know your experience with distracted practice so we can all learn from it. Don't forget, learning guitar is a journey, not a destination. Let me know how I can best help you love your journey.